Oh, if we can.
We're live, guys.
Oh, hi, we're back.
All right, let's go.
We broke everything, but we fixed it now. I'm sure none of you are in here yet, but that's okay. Anyway.
Sex Luthor breaking cameras.
Just too hot. I'm just too hot. What can I say? So, Cogs, your team veteran leadership here, is that the vibes I was picking up?
Man, I just felt like it was a trade to make a trade. I don't know if he adds value to the Avs.
Tend to agree with you on that one, to be honest.
Yeah. Especially like the way that the Avs play the game, right? It's a fast-paced game. He's slowing down. He's kind of at the tail end of his career. Still a good player. Let's see if he's effective as an Av. If not, I mean, you didn't really give much up for him. So
yeah, I mean, don't care at all about the
yeah.
Do not care. Not sure how good he is, although I will say, so my original concept for this line was Lehkonen, Newhook, and Burakovsky, but you could do Lehkonen, Newhook, and Cogliano. Not to actually play them together, but then you have the AAA line, so they can be your roadside service.
That's just so that the name was there.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So he, in the lineup, he's on the third line.
You put lines together for nicknames and no other reason, right?
Oh, okay.
That's how hockey works.
Yeah.
Okay.
Obviously.
Just check it.
We do have the picture.
Yes, let's see it. It's awesome.
I broke the stream last time, but this is a pretty graphic super sticker right there. Whatever it takes for a cup run, I guess. I know. Like, it's impressively well done, right? Like, good job, Travis. Proud of you. We back. Yes, we back. I think people are like more surprised that it's Blaze's birthday and I shaved my head more than anything we've said on this show. Nobody's actually listening. But let's go ahead and get to Blaze's bets tonight. We're doing them. Are we just doing the parlay?
We're doing it live and we're doing the parlay. So if you go to DraftKings and you look at the top there, just scroll through, you're going to find an Avs parlay that they've put together for you called the Early Fireworks.
Yep.
This just seems like free money. It's at plus 135. So there's a little bit of risk here. The only one that I'm concerned about is who scores first.
Yeah.
So if you look at it, it's Avs to score first, over a half in the first period in goals, and then Avs team total over 3.5.
If Avs score first hits, those bets are going to hit, basically.
It's a backup goalie that you're playing against and a team that you should be able to dominate if you're engaged in the game.
Yeah, agreed.
That's the only one tonight because it's my birthday and I'm not doing anything except for
he's
drinking.
already worked way too hard tonight as it is. So that's all you're getting for Blaze's bets is one parlay, but it's plus 135, which is good money.
Yeah. It's a fun parlay. Parlays are fun. We should start doing them a little bit more often. Kind of take a note from Adam and start doing the ones where you build them right on the show.
That's your market. I am awful at hitting parlays. I never hit my parlays.
Well, if we really wanted to get in here, like get Hank in here and have Hank.
Well, Hank will do some insane shit.
It'll be crazy, but then it'll hit for some reason as well. So
Hank does do that. Like, he hits crazy bets. He bets like the final score is going to be 6-4 and it hits.
If you want an Avalanche parlay today that's kind of going to hit, go look at bets. Hank was on it. He gave an Avalanche parlay. Something crazy. I wasn't paying attention. I'm just here for the good looks.
Yeah, he's a mastermind. Even that crazy game, the playoff game in the NFL, Bills Chiefs, he was making money at the end there when it was like basically like they were just scoring touchdowns and the odds were changing crazy. He was just placing bets, like small bets, because the odds were so high. It was like plus 5,000, so you'd put like $10-20 on it.
Yeah, man, it's like Hank is the perfect like Hank to Rudo's Bobby. Like
I don't know. Based on Hank's bets, I think he would be the ones getting the goddamn it. I did want to ask you about this too, Blaze. The whole Dadonov situation. Have you followed that at all?
Yes, I have. Love it.
Vegas,
So my big question
yeah.
is, what do you do? What do you do with a player that you have traded away, now is coming back? Like, as the player, what are your options? Do you go back to the team and go, let's go? Do you pull, like where you're just going to screw around for the rest of the year? Because, you obviously you want to make sure that your stock is still high at the end of the year because you're going to be looking for another team to go play for.
Yeah, it's definitely a weird spot for Dadonov, especially because Dadonov's like, I did everything right.
Yeah.
You guys just screwed me over.
Crazy that they traded him away, too, because he's the only one that could actually score lately.
Well, so an interesting detail I saw on it today is Vegas could still trade him.
Right, but I don't think they should be rewarded for screwing up a trade by
yeah,
being allowed
for
to do
sure.
it. It's like, no, you're just going to sit on it. But it also punishes the player that has nothing to do with it at all. Like,
Yeah,
it's just a
right.
weird situation because, like, basically you've come to terms like I'm moving or I'm very upset that they didn't look at the contract.
Yeah.
But now you're back in the room in a place where you're not wanted.
Right. You're not wanted, and you're actively hindering them from playing the guys they want to play on LTIR. So definitely a very, very weird vibe.
I mean, if I was playing for him, I'd pull the Matt Duchene. Like, when it matters, I wouldn't play very hard. And then when it doesn't matter and, you're either up by a lot of goals or you're down by a bunch of goals, just go all out.
Get all your points then.
Just selly hard after every goal.
Yeah, definitely one of the strangest situations I've seen. And real bad look for the NHL that nobody somewhere along that line was like, hey, this guy has a no trade clause.
Yeah, I mean, Vegas is just, it's so interesting right now. It's crumbling before everybody's eyes. Players are coming off LTIR.
But they can't come back.
They can't come back. So now it looks crazy if they just hold those people off till the playoffs.
Yeah.
It's not a good look for the NHL. Like, I hope that this year closes that loop of being able to put people on LTIR, wait for the playoffs, and then have a stacked team. I hope that goes away. They got to do something.
I don't think it will, but
They've got to fix it though. It's a loophole now.
we'll see, because in previous years, when Tampa did it the other year, and a little bit further back when Chicago did it with Kane, most of the GMs were okay with it. They were like, yeah, that's part of the deal.
But that's not how it's been lately.
Well, and no one has pushed it as far as Vegas pushed it
Yeah.
this year, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, Vegas has taken it to the extreme.
I thought the Avs were going to too. I was dead set that they were playing the game.
Nope.
Which is like, play the game until they fix it's not against the rules.
Right. I said it on my video the other day. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. That's an unfortunate reality of professional sports these days.
I mean, if you want to go back to like the late 90s and look at Pierre Lacroix and what he was doing.
Just building super teams.
Oh,
man.
it was unreal. But just like watch him maneuver. Like, it was awesome.
Yeah.
But it was like skirting the rules of what you could do.
I mean, look, everybody cheats, man.
Yeah.
And the entire 80s and 90s, every single hockey player would use an illegal stick and then switch to a legal one in the third period when like they would actually check. Like, everybody's cheating. I guarantee it.
Sure.
It's just, you got to draw a line somewhere, of course, but everyone's cheating. It's just
So
what
you don't
it
think
is.
they're going to fix it?
I don't think
or
they will
change it or anything?
I don't think they will.
Just because of real injuries that happen and what you need to do going into the playoffs, or like,
I just don't think they care. I don't think enough GMs in the leagues view it as an actual problem. And they're fine. If people want to pay a roster $91 million, they're like, okay, go pay that roster, whatever.
all right.
So I don't expect to see it. Also not too relevant for tonight's game, which we are less than 10 minutes away from puck drop, as we get a last super chat here from Jeremy saying, just wanted to say thanks for using the rock tune I wrote in the intro. Fun for a fan of DNVR. Yeah, we appreciate you, Jeremy. You gave that to us a while ago now, so thank you very, very much. All right. We're going to get out of here for now. We will be live post-game. We'll have AJ joining us, and hopefully Blaze is hammered by then. That's the goal.
Yeah, we'll see about that. I'm getting old.
Yeah, you don't have. I don't know. You don't have a drunk driver for you tonight. So
I was going to, and then everybody backed
yeah,
out, so.
everyone left you hanging on your birthday.
Yeah.
That's so sad. There you go. There you go.
That's going to be an expensive one.
That's why we all pitch in $5.
All right. We are out of here for the pregame, and we will talk to you after the game.